We Mûmemerekia umwe wi gatũ wa karaviconi ya Inooro TV tabarĩra yũkaga hwaĩ-inĩ nĩamakĩtie andũ na agatũma magĩe na mũgayũkano wa mĩario thutha wake gũkĩrĩra na kũmenereria andũ arĩa marathiĩte igongona-inĩ rĩa mathiko ma Mûmemerekia wĩrĩga kũhurũka mũtigairĩ Kasavuli, akĩũria kũrĩa andũ acio othe mararĩ hĩndĩ ĩrĩa Kasavuli ararĩ muoyo na atangĩrahotire kũafford ũrigitani, na oho Mûmemerekia ũcio arongerera na kuga ati ucio ni uhinga munene muno wina andu. Living is very hypocritical. Thinking out loud, all these great people attending Kasavuli's burial walikuwa wapi when it was even hard for her to afford treatment? Kũrũmĩrĩra ndeto ino, mũriũ wa Kasavuli ũgwĩtwo Martin akĩaria, we augĩte atĩ andũ nĩ marerutĩire na njĩra nene mũno kuma o rĩrĩa Kasavuli endaga thakame, na atĩ arata mararĩ hakuhĩ mũno nao o nginya ndagĩka ya mũthia.
To the honored guests and dignitaries, I mean, I cannot say thank you enough. To CS Ababu, you know, I was very nervous when that picture was about to go out, and you gave me the opportunity. And one of the things that I can't remember who it was said, son, either allow us to help your mother or get out of the way. And I said, okay. So they said, this is what we need to do. And I realized I was still being my mom's bodyguard, you know, being very protective. I didn't want, you know, to take away her privacy, because many of you have little bits. Trust me, the only person who knows the full story is here. And I'll tell you this, she was the most humble of people, most conservative, beauty and glamour aside. She prayed and she said thank you when I updated her of how Kenyans had been kind in supporting her, and with a blood drive, with the well wishes and the prayers. And I'll tell you this, there was a day things were so bad, I got so many WhatsApp praying for mom. The next day she was good. She was much better, and she stayed strong for months onwards. So to the KNH staff, nawaomba msamaha, but you know your friend. And she made so many friends, from Cecilia to Baby, the ladies who used to bring her food, to the chef. I apologize for sneaking in osobuko, samahani, but she wanted it and I had to get it for her. That was my job. To the CEO, to the doctors and the nurses on the 10th and the 9th floor, I genuinely thank you all. The person would always make people feel comfortable. Strangers I would find in her room, and I'm like, excuse me, who are you? And mom's like, no, it's okay, you know, so okay, fine. And she'd be kind to them, she would pray.
Nao andũ marakĩyumĩria gũkĩrĩra ciugo icio cia Mûmemerekia ũcio, magĩkiuga atĩ, where were you despite your bog media coverage and outreach? I guess you are one of them. Never direct your blame to members of public and exclude yourself. What did you do yourself? Let everyone mourn their way. You should not question anyone. Not everyone is disclosing how they did it. You are not the secretary and treasurer to monitor Catherine's farewell deeds. Have you had the family complaining about those attending? Wacha mambo mingi wewe. Wewe ulikuwa wapi na uko kazi? Peleka makasiriko mbali. Hypocrite number one, wewe. So it was also better for them not to attend the mass according to you. Waende tu wenye walienda hosi hata kama ni 10. Ado nĩ matige ũhinga na gwĩtua nĩ ahonoku mũno. Nimekuhota gũthiĩ mathiko no gũteithia matingĩhota. Sijataja mtu mimi. Ukipewa nafasi uamke kwa jeneza ndio utajua ulikuwa umependwa. Ole wetu haitawezekana. Mimi Kenya sihami ni bũrũri ũgĩkũra wĩ maũndũ maingĩ. Mathiko nĩmo andũ mathiaga kwa wĩingĩ. Ukiwa duniani wewe ni wa your family. ukifa dunia nzima inakucelebrate. Kindly invest in your family. Tikana nado. This is a lesson for many to learn. What was your own contribution? How do you know she wasn't receiving support, yet you are not family? Why are you judging people without facts? Now this is uncalled for. No one was immortal. We all gonna die one day. Hata ukipewa dunia nzima iwe yako, utakufa tu siku ikifika. Nothing people could have done to protect her from dying. And where were you, Madam Perfect, when her son was appealing to raise 4M for her medical bill? Did you at least post the pay bill or even share that post in your capacity as a celebrity with many followers? Sasa all of you mnateta juu watu walikuwa wengi. What if those attended are the ones who helped with the bill? Sometimes it is good to just let things slide without necessary criticism. Kasavuli was in KNH private wing. She was blessed to afford KNH private wing. I understand the post, but I feel it is wrong to criticize those who attended and judging them harshly. Asked the same question when she passed on. So many posts were posted, but when Harambe was conducted, few wrote. When we will realize how good it is to give a flower while alive, things will be better. Very true. Fake friends everywhere. Many are there to just type rest in peace when you die and attend your funeral in large numbers, but turned a blind eye when you needed them to help in hospital bills. Only few genuine friends do. That is the world that we are living in today. You don't have to criticize everything just because you want to. People were there. They donated blood. They contributed, prayed for her, visited her in hospital, and did all they could. We have seen it during her last days, but not everyone is in a position to do everything. You don't have to see us posting M-Pesa messages or pictures with her to announce our presence. Where you always have an opinion on literally everything. Sometimes it's good not to say anything. Nake wa musi aragiuka arakihiga uhoro ucio na composition inene arakiuga ati, but before you condemn the hypocrisy, didn't you hear the son say his mother always loved privacy? His mother was conservative, and the son also said, as he was giving tribute, that he was a full-time bodyguard of his mom until I don't know who told him he has to pay voy for his mother to be helped. It is also good to understand not all would have gone to hospital if all she impacted and pleased as she did her work would have gone to hospital. Morowaru uravatara time ya relax ruo rege nirokirire. Would she be able to go through it? Absolutely no. We kwaja newewe kaka dagitare. You understand this better, and then the truth is all of us couldn't have made it to the hospital. Kasavuli was an international public figure, remember, and people had to eulogize her. She graced our TVs and people loved her work. I believe we do not know who went to hospital and who did not, and I also believe many who will never be known said a prayer for her. Again, when she needed blood, Kenyans also showed up for her. Odo wa gatatu, I always believe the families with people who are public figures are not always in the knowledge of what to do and how to do it, and the public figures do not also bother to educate their family members about their status. So there will always be crisis, and it ends up to birth a blame game. Last but not least is, as long as we will live, there will always be the hypocritical people, and that is the bitter truth. Nake oyo arakira wa Kenyari ati volume please. Geri fotara sasa ni ya musanene kwa kumahathini wa YouTube gikori na ite otuke wa subscribe gushare na comment keda wa video ino na dukariganiro ni guturumirira thini wa TikTok na Facebook musanene koniye teta musanene kibiga tu.